Yo, what's good guys? It's your boy Blank back here with another video here on Resident Evil 4 Part 8 in playthrough. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. But what I want to talk about today here in this video, for the majority of this video, probably the only topic, is how I feel as if today's games aren't as well refined or polished, and maybe in some aspects rushed, when they should just be pushed back. I think a great example would be Call of Duty, honestly. Like, it's absolutely just, it hurts my brain to think about it. I can't think of a different game, company, or franchise that has gone so undeniably backwards in terms of everything, like core gameplay, the maps design, the DLC map design, the way they interact with the community, the way they present the game, and who they're marketing the game towards. I think Black Ops 2, 3, and 4 were pretty much the last games that had, for the most part, decent balancing. Black Ops 3 and 2, without a doubt, hands down, had the best balancing. It's not even a question. Like, the score streaks were good. They fit the maps just about damn near perfectly, I could say. The weapon design and the weapon balance made almost everything just about pretty much viable for the most part. I'm trying to think of a gun from Black Ops 3 or even 2 that was unusable. The only gun I can really think from BO2 that was unusable or just really disgusting or annoying to use was the M216 shotgun and maybe the Executioner, but that was really about it in terms of multiplayer. Every other gun was pretty damn good if you know how to use it. But yeah, and Black Ops 3, I wouldn't say there was really a bad gun in terms of the default guns you get. I would say the most terrible weapon in terms of, even if you didn't know how to use it, would be the AK-74U. I would say that would be the only one that's really unusable in terms of DLC guns, but every one than that is pretty damn good. Map design, Black Ops 3 and 2 and also maybe 1, but I'd say 3 was probably the last great Call of Duty in terms of how well-rounded it is for guns, streaks, maps, especially original maps. Like, there really is only 2 or 3 maps that I avoided in that entire game, and that was Exodus and what's that one? Havoc. Exodus was just a terrible map, just the way it was designed, and the way people played it. It's just such a frustrating map, especially because of the brush. If that map gun had gotten nerfed, the map probably wouldn't be as bad, but especially when you have like 2 or 3 people running hive, that map is an absolute just absolutely terrible to play. It's an absolute nuisance, especially if you're by yourself. But I would say the only DLC map that I really liked in terms of Black Ops 3 was the Raid remake, which didn't really come up all that often, unfortunately. I played it only once or twice in its entire life cycle since it came out. It was pretty good for the most part in terms of flow. I would say it pretty much stayed true to the original for the most part. In fact, I would almost say it felt like it was too fast, at least for the games that I played. It felt almost too small, but you know, that's obviously to be expected considering how fast it can move in Black Ops 3. Black Ops, well, I'm not in Black Ops, I should say Call of Duty in general, the franchise. This is really bad, terrible habit of leaving its games for dead. Black Ops 3 is probably the only really example in which they didn't leave it for dead after the first year. I don't understand why. They try to sometimes, I think, an example would be Infinite Warfare, for example. If Black Ops 3 didn't survive the extra years, they probably would have left it for dead for Infinite Warfare. Like, I don't know why they do stuff like that. They should honestly come out with their current game, and if a game like Black Ops 3 still has its popularity, so to speak, is still alive and people want to play it along with the current game, whatever that is, they should just update both. They should like help keep both alive instead of just leaving one for dead. And it's such a stupid, nonsensical, dumb idea. I can't begin to wrap my head around it. Or sometimes they'll sit there and also, like I was mentioning previously, they'll add stupid stuff like DLC. Honestly, DLC is, you know, extra content. I always love playing extra guns in the game, like the nail gun, for example. I love that thing. But my problem with DLC guns or extra guns they get added in the game later down the line, either through something like a battle pass, one of those stupid ripoffs they tried to copy Fortnite from. A DLC gun should not be able to overshadow the default guns in the game easily. They should be able to compete with them, but not easily overpower them to the point where they easily overclass like majority of them, and only like maybe 6 or 7 weapons are able to actually compete with them if you're throwing a crazy amount of attachments on them. I like DLC guns that are good, but you need to play with them a couple times at the very least. And probably the last thing I'm going to talk about here in this video that I forgot to mention in my previous videos a couple back was probably one of the main reasons why I don't play Cold War. There's just certain things that you don't change in Call of Duty, like how easy it is just to hop on and play. I like Call of Duty because it had a very arcadey style sort of gameplay. Anyone could hop on and play. You didn't need to learn how to play very well. You didn't need to learn how the spawns work, but you could. The option was there if you wanted to. And for me, they should have never changed the way score streaks operate in Cold War. They should always, forever, in every single Call of Duty, reset after death. You should not be able to exist in a match and drop 10 kills and potentially drop something like a harp just because you have something like a, let's say for example, something like hardline or a conflict device. When you drop something like 70,000. Like, that's absolutely insane to me. That it's essentially a participation trophy when you really look at it. There's no really better way to explain it other than a participation trophy for merely existing. I saw little tiny hints and sprinkles of stuff like that in Black Ops 3, where you could basically run something like overclock, and if you were running something like Ripper, which you get really fast, like in the first probably 5 or 6 kills, you could just get your Ripper and potentially kill someone off a nuke tree just because you pressed LB or RB. Or you can run something like, which I hated most, people would panic spike me with the gravity spike. It was probably the most annoying thing. I can't tell you how many times I got killed because someone ran gravity spike and they just stayed and dropped like 10 or 13 kills and I killed them like 30 times. And they ended up knocking me off my nuclear streak. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today here in this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you guys would like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to get up to date when videos get released, turn on post notifications. And with that out of the way, guys, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Have yourselves a good one. Take it easy. Stay safe. And peace.